Buddy Brian back here with a look at the crypto market. All right, got pretty excited when I seen something here just a little bit ago. I posted it over in Discord. If you want to sign up, that's a level 3 membership in the description of the video. And if you're looking for a place to leverage trade, check out Bit2Nex in the description of the video. Also helps the channel out if you go through there. Pretty decent place. You don't get them crazy wicks, and they got a nice promotion going on right now with trading volume, so I use them quite a bit. Please, if you would be much appreciated. And let's take a look at the market here. Right, we got the fear and greed index up at 63, altcoin season at 35. All right, this is what I want to talk about right here. I got something very exciting to show you guys. All right, let's go over here to the dominance chart. This just happened just a little bit ago, and I got totally stoked about this. I don't know how you can't be, right? Been talking about this for those of you that watch the channel quite a long time, right? Look at the break. How about that? We have finally broken this support line. All right, we come out on a weekly. Let's go out here on a weekly and let's make this chart full screen here. All right, and take a look at this break. Zoom in, and we'll make this a little bit thinner so you can see. I have it up at a 3. Let's put it at a 1. Alright, so you can see the trend line coming up there, right? Touch. Let's get this out of the way. There we go. Remove that, and look at that. Beautiful, right? Finally. We're getting the break. Here it comes, right? Here comes the money. I mean, I could just adjust this just a tad. Right on there. And, I mean, that thing is ready to crash through. Covered this on last night's video. Wasn't sure how long this was going to take. But definitely poking its head through, right? This is when alt season comes. We talked about this last night, even with the MACD. All right, if we, oops, there, yeah, see, there's a alert. Bitcoin dominance. Perfect timing, right? Here's the MACD back in 2021. If we go back here, it's going on a monthly. That's where it was. Last time the MACD crossed down was right here, the alt season. There's January of 2021, and it crossed to the downside. All right, now here we are over here. This thing has crossed over, and on a weekly, I think is the one that actually showed it better. Let's go back to that weekly. Yeah, right back. This one right back here. Okay, and you can see it's just about ready to go to the downside. This was an alt season right here, and right back. Where's 2017? 2017 alt season here, and alt season coming up right here. Weekly heading straight down on your RSI, relative strength index, right at the bottom there on the weekly. But the monthly is the one that really tells the big picture here. Look at that, straight down on the stochastic, and we're getting a crossover on the MACD. That's what we want to see, everybody. Altcoin season, right? Let's check out Caspa. That thing, did not pull down. Ended up taking off. So did Altcoin. I've been following this, trying to catch a short on it, and I think I finally did up here. Look at this beast. It's ran up through. If you come out on a 12-hour, right? Just show you this because a lot of you guys that watch the channel. Watch this too, but look at that. It came right up to that resistance line. Here it is. Does it break through, or does it get rejected and do that fifth wave down? We'll just cover both right now, right? Altcoin and Caspa, because this one's pretty easy to, either gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or this thing's gonna rip to the upside here. Okay, it's right in that spot. One of two things. The RSI 12-hour heading straight up, right? The daily, the altcoins are gonna run, guys. It's that time. The daily getting ready to swing back up to the upside. It could just be getting a 4-hour pullback here. for a bigger run. This could all end up being, because if you go in on the 1 hour, I've been watching this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can count 5 waves, and then on a 4 hour, what I would possibly be looking at. I put this in Discord also. Pretty active over there tonight. Everybody's pretty stoked, pretty pumped. Don't blame them. You could get a pullback down into here, the 382 or 50%. Then this thing, instead of doing that fifth wave down, maybe it does boom, boom, pew, see you later. It's gonna do one of two things. You'll know if it ends up breaking up through what 1 point, this prior high over here, which was about 1.15, $1.15. Get a break of that, and look out. Altcoin could take off. Either that, or you're going to get a pullback down here at 60, 66, 70 cents, down in that range. Probably 70. That's a good support area. So keep your eye on Altcoin, all right? Bitcoin dominance, we covered that. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Man, I'm so excited. We've been waiting for how long? And there goes Bitcoin. What's it doing? On a monthly, let's look at the daily here. All right, we're looking at a possible ABC with this thing. Made it to that 702 and getting rejected. Does it break the trend line? It's about a 4 hour trend line here. Or does it keep ripping here? It's right there. It possibly looks like to me, if you put a fib on here, looks like a 5 wave down. Maybe a 50% retracement, maybe a 1, 2, and then it takes out 118. It's going to pick up some steam and do a correction. But I think the altcoins are going to start tearing. I really do. It's that time, especially with dominance. It's that time, guys. I'm telling you, get excited. Here it comes. It's about time. We have been waiting and waiting and waiting for this. Caspa. This thing took off today. Let's go out here because we had a wedge forming up on this. Let me get my right chart here. Must be this one here, and we'll open it up. Hope you're having a great day, everybody. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I really mean that. Every one of you mean the world to me. The members, I don't know how to, you guys are the best. Thanks a lot. I really mean that. Every little bit supports the channel, and you guys are absolutely the best. I'm looking for a wedge here, which must be on this one. It has to be. We had a wedge forming up down at the bottom down here. Let's get this off here. Yeah, this is it right here. And it ended up breaking up through there. We were looking. Let's get this out of here. Right down. I've been following this thing today. Trying to trade it, see what was going to happen, and it ended up we put that 618702 zone on there. If you come in on 1 hour, right there, that was the there you go. There's our wedge that was forming up. Let's open this up. Had this wedge type action going on in here, and there you go, break to the upside. Looks like a 4th wave pullback, maybe right here, maybe right back into the box, but it went through that 618702 right here. Put the fib on here. There you go. We got the break. It smashed right through it. Look for maybe a slight pullback and a shot up towards 10.6 next. That could be the next target. And out on a 4 hour, this thing could be going a lot bigger. I'm telling you. I'm not just talking BS here. I really believe that a lot of this stuff could really get going. On a 4 hour, what do you have here? After it does that 5th wave up here, does it start one of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but the next target should be up towards this zone after a slight pullback here, up towards this area right up in here. And where could that pullback go to? Well, if we look, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Getting there, right? Probably maybe a 50% at 0.0939, maybe a 382 at 9.5, and then a sling up. Let's get a measurement here. Where would be the most? Maybe 50%, maybe even down here 618. That would put it up here at 10 cents. Yeah, I definitely see another possible. In my opinion, not financial advice at all. My opinion, boom, boom, and then probably an ABC, and then the next move to the upside. So things are looking great, guys. Thank you so very, very much. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for your time, and go check out the Discord, please. We have over 160 members in there. Very active community, and it's going to get fun. Here comes the alt season. Have a great night, everybody.